Today we are going to sit down for a meal at Blazer Dining Hall. We're going to walk from my dorm, Champions Court 1, to Blazer, which is right across the street. We then walk to the entrance, which is right across the street, the small red brick dining hall, and open the door. The first issue to notice is the door creaks when opened or closed, automatically giving you the assumption that it is old. We walk in and swipe our Wildcat ID. Walking into the dining hall area, you take in all the sights, sounds, and smells that Blazer has to offer. You see that Blazer is not very large, and there is not as many options on where to sit compared to the 90. The colors on the walls are very neutral and outdated, and don't give off the clean, modern feel that a lot of people enjoy. You can hear people talking and ordering their food, but there is not as much conversation going on as you would expect. Most students who dine at Blazer usually come alone to grab something quick to eat and just relax by themselves. When walking around trying to figure out what to eat, or when you are sitting down and eating, you get the sense of a relaxed environment. A lot of students have their headphones in or are just sitting alone, giving themselves a break from school. As we walk around trying to decide what to eat, we get to take in the smells. You can smell all the different types of food when walking by them, and you can also smell the dishes when we go back to throw our food away. Overall, Blazer Dining Hall is very different from the 90 and needs improvement. Enough about what needs to be done to Blazer. Let's talk about what the culture of the space is. We are going to be talking to a couple of students who live on North Campus and see why they choose to dine at Blazer compared to the 90. First, Abby Chef is going to sit down with us for dinner and talk to us on why she frequents Blazer over the... Hi, Abby. Thanks for having dinner with us.
Of course, no problem.
So why do you decide to dine at Blazer over the 90?
Well, since I live in Jewel Hall, it's a lot closer to my dorm. And I'm not just saying that the food is better. It's just that it's really close, and I usually have late dinners at 8:30. So it's kind of dark outside at that time, and I just don't want to have to walk so far and back. So yeah.
Yes, I understand why you wouldn't want to walk back at night. So what about the food? Do you enjoy it?
Honestly, I just go to Blazer to use my meal swipes. I'm not a big fan of the food. There are not as many options compared to the 90, and the food they do have is not the best.
What don't you like about the food?
I mean, it's just really not very healthy. They offer pizza every day, and it's filled with kind of grease. They serve breakfast for dinner sometimes, which I like. And when you get an omelet, they fill the pan up with a lot of oil. It doesn't taste that good anymore. I'm kind of used to it now. They have lettuce, and that doesn't taste that fresh. And the other foods they offer are so bland that they aren't even very enjoyable. And a lot of people agree.
So overall, the food needs a step up from what you just explained to me. It seems like Blazer is not a place where people enjoy to eat. It's just a way for them to use their meal swipes. Blazer Dining Hall is a place where students come to grab a quick meal. But let's go back to some of the issues that Blazer has and what can be done to fix them. So as you all know, the University of Kentucky has built a new dining hall in 2015 called the 90. This dining hall can seat up to 1,000 students in the dining area, and there is also additional seating outside. Compared to Blazer, the design of the 90 is much more appealing to the eye. The 90 has massive windows which light up the space. All the walls are white, and the appliances are stainless steel, giving the dining hall a very modern edge. The way that Blazer Dining Hall looks and where it is positioned on campus gives it an uninviting feel and is almost hidden. The building itself is nowhere near the size of the 90. I'm not saying that the university should build another dining hall the same size as the 90. I'm saying that Blazer could use some small renovations. The people on North Campus deserve to have an updated dining hall that has the same amount of options as the 90. We're going to talk to another resident of North Campus, Abby Grooms, and see what she thinks the university can do to make Blazer a better dining hall. Abby also frequents Blazer and believes that it deserves some renovations. Hi, Abby. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
So since you frequent Blazer, do you think that it deserves some type of renovation?
Yes, I truly do. Not only does it need to be updated on the outside, but the inside as well. I feel like if the building itself was more eye-catching, it would then attract more students to eat at Blazer.
I totally agree. So you talked about the building itself and what needs to be done to it. But what do you think about what do you think the renovation should look like for the inside?
I think that the total interior needs to be updated. I'm not saying that it needs to be larger, I'm saying that the colors of the walls and the furniture needs to go. Compared to the 90, Blazer just doesn't give me that clean feeling. All of the appliances are outdated and even the tables and chairs are old. When eating at the 90, you get the modern feel because of the stainless steel appliances, white walls, and large windows. Blazer needs more windows and the paint color needs to change because that is what really makes the place look dull.
Yes, I agree that a lot needs to be done inside Blazer. So that it's up to par with the 90. Thank you so much for your input, Abby.
You're welcome.
I hope the University of Kentucky will consider doing some renovations on Blazer dining because it truly does deserve it. As we talked about the environment of Blazer earlier, we are now going to compare it to the 90. As I previously stated, Blazer has a very relaxed environment. Most students walk in and grab their food and sit down with their headphones in. You usually do not see people coming into Blazer with a group to hang out and talk with while they eat. On the other hand, the 90 has large tables that big groups of students can eat at. There is no comparison when walking into Blazer and then walking into the 90. Students are sitting in large groups talking and laughing, while at Blazer everyone sits alone. I think that the 90 just has that inviting atmosphere because of the size. When it is dinner time at the 90, there are so many people there. When you go to dinner at Blazer, there is no one there, and everyone just assumes that the residents went to the 90. We are going to talk to another resident of North Campus, Lexi, who frequents both Blazer and the 90, and talk to her about what her opinion is on the environment of Blazer and the 90. Hey Lexi, thanks for talking to us today.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so Lexi, you eat at Blazer and the 90 often. How would you describe the environment of both dining halls?
I would definitely say that the environment are completely different. If I have been in my room all day studying and it's later and I want to grab something to eat, I will go to Blazer. Not a lot of people are there, so when I'm taking a break from studying, it's nice to be able to eat in peace so I can just relax. When I'm there, most of the people that are there as well are alone too. Now compared to the 90, it is not much of a relaxing environment. A lot of students go with groups and eat together and use it almost as a hangout place. It's definitely a lot louder at the 90 than at Blazer.
Thank you so much for your input on this issue.
You're welcome.
There are obvious differences in the environment of Blazer and the 90 that Lexi just explained to us. It just depends on what kind of mood you are in if you want to eat at Blazer or the 90. In conclusion, Blazer Dining Hall has a very relaxed environment. Most students who dine there are alone and looking for a break in their day from school. If you are looking for a more social environment, I would suggest dining at the 90. If you are a resident of North Campus, it is quite the hike to get to the 90, especially at night. Overall, Blazer needs some renovations. The students of North Campus deserve a dining hall as nice as the 90 at their doorstep. The university does not need to make Blazer any larger. They just need to update it so that it is appealing to the students. Not only does the building itself need renovations, but the food needs help as well. The food needs to be appetizing so the students don't just go there to get their meal swipes, but they go there to enjoy food. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed your dinner at Blazer Dining.